Yeah, man, it's crazy the way things are going in the UK, man. Never used to be like that, you know what I mean? It's getting more racist and racist, you know what I mean? It's never used to be like that, and obviously there's a tension that's just been going on, while these three girls got deleted, and the deleted, and then also after the three girls got deleted, they blame it on a migrant, and then they blame it on a Muslim, and this is obviously it was due to the lack of fake information that happened through social media. You have social media leaders that came out saying that it was a migrant. You got Tommy Robinson and then Andrew Tate, all these guys, and Farage and all that. They're the one who came. Even see some TV outlet. They're the one who's been saying that it was migrant, but unfortunately, it wasn't. And these riots, they went and instead of protesting, they went and destroy mosques and attacks innocent black and brown people that was walking, especially women's wearing hijabs, Muslim women, and also black women's and other black and brown, vulnerable people. And to be honest, some homes were, some homes was broken down, and the broke people's houses, smashed cars. Is what I could tell you right now. I can show you. You can see it for yourself. Have a look at this. This is someone's. They're going around. A bunch of thugs and going around smashing people's doors and all that. Trying to break in people's homes and all this. For information. And to be honest, yeah, it's a terrible thing that happened. But I think that these people, they just they have some kind of agenda against migrant and then against Muslim. So obviously it's been building up for the past 10 years. If you look at the social media, even some TV, on the TV, they've been talking about blaming on the migrant, everything. Oh, these riots, or all these white people, obviously the native, they think that their reason why they're in poverty, the reason why the country's not going the way they're supposed to go, the way they think it's supposed to be, and they're blaming on the migrant. Look, they're smashing someone's window there. They're saying that obviously the politician, they're trying to switch the blame. For example, like to be honest, I disagree with these people, because the migrant, they're the one who's helping your people. They're the one, like if you look at the hospital, they're the one who's gonna, they're the nurses taking care of your granddads and grandma who 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 are in the hospital and terminal with terminal illness and soon to die. They're taking care of them and wiping them behind. And anyone that's sick, there are mostly people that are taking care of them. It's the migrant. So for you to hate the migrants, what I mean, it's kind of stupid, because what job are you talking about? You're talking about cleaning jobs. If you look at them cleaning jobs, I'm sure you don't want to do them cleaning jobs. So them cleaning jobs, you don't want to do them. You know what I mean? So you're out here blaming the man. Look, they set a light to someone's car. Apparently, these people are just normal working people that do their own business, and they got nothing to do with what happened with the poor child children that got deleted. These people, some of them are just, these people that black and brown. Most of them are just working people, hard working people. Some of them have got their jobs. They have nothing to do with this incident, but they just, they just take the blame. All this because of the leaders, the politicians. What I mean, switching the blame, giving fake stats. You have Tony Robinson, he's saying that, oh, they're taking their jobs and taking, raping and doing violence. If you tell them, oh yeah, these women's that are claiming they're raping them, obviously it's sad for women to get raped, but most of them are probably like, they're crackheads, they're on drugs, and obviously they'll do anything to get drugs, and you know what I'm saying, why don't you go and tell them, to stop being a crackhead and all that. But obviously, to be honest, I just don't, I don't believe anything without stacks. And also there's violence. They're always mentioning this violence, immigrants doing violence. There's never stacks. And obviously, like, I don't know, there's agenda. They just hate. They just hate migrants, probably because migrants are taking over. They're doing what they can't do, like most of the things they can't do. You know what I'm saying? So they just hate. And to be honest, like me, like when you're talking about migrant, yeah, obviously my family were migrant. You know what I mean? So if you're talking about migrants, you hate migrant, you're basically including me. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I came from them migrant people. You know what I'm saying? I'm descendant from them migrants. So you're basically talking about me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, like I said, this country belonged to us all. You know what I mean? Because when England was after the Second World War, you needed black people, you needed black and brown, you needed Indian, you needed Caribbean to come and build this country. When this country got built, now you're saying that you don't need black people. And obviously the majority of people that are doing the job that you don't want is black people from all parts of the world. They're the one who's covering the jobs that you don't want to do. So you're saying that they're taking your jobs. If you ask them, would you want to do cleaning job? Would you want to, what kind of job you're talking about? And all this, it's just hate. The number one hate is is the Muslims, then the migrants. You know what I mean. So you're saying that there's a lot of people coming to this country, but if you look at your government goes around in a third world country, and cause war over foreign governments and all that. You don't, so basically also now these people come in this country because of your government overthrowing their government. So that's why they come in this country. You know what I mean? So if your government wasn't doing that, then you wouldn't see a lot of migrants coming in, because your government is overthrowing their government. So that's why they're here. So you're blaming migrant, but without knowing that it's your government fault. Your government needs to stop going in other people's country and causing war. Your government needs to stop overthrowing other leaders. So what these people do, what they're doing, they come in there because your government went and done this kind of thing. So they come in to get the wealth that your government, because your government took resources, so they come in there to take the wealth and give it back to their people. So also as well, yeah, your government went around colonizing these countries, so they feel like they're kind of related in terms of language and basically because the language that kind of connect them. That's why they wanna come here. You know what I mean? Because of the language connect them and all that. So I just don't understand why you will hate migrant in the fact that obviously it's your country, because your country, like your government, fell to provide for you. It's not the migrant going around burning migrant hotels, burning migrants. It just don't make sense. And also, to be honest, like people were panicking, people were scared. I had to tell my family members, not to stay at home because I didn't want them to come out. I had to tell them to stay at home, because I know that these people, I knew what was gonna happen. So I knew that I had to tell my family, especially the women, I had to tell them, like, stay at home. If you see a group of white people, do not come out, stay, or a group of people protesting, don't come out. Because these people actually, for me, they're hypocrite, right? Because to be honest, they will never come. These people to me, look, these people to me, right? They're hypocrite, right? These people. They will never come in like places like Brixton or Lewisham or in London to do all this madness, man. They only all these things happening outside London. All this kind of bullshit happening outside London. They will never come in in the hood, like, to do this kind of shit. You know what I mean? So they will never do that. So all I can say, you know, also when there was a black boy that got killed, there's a black boy that got deleted, yeah. A black boy got deleted, nobody said nothing. A black boy got deleted by a white guy, yeah, with a sword, yeah. Nobody said a word. You know, we didn't have no protest, we didn't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, because we all knew that obviously the guy was mentally ill. So when the black boy got deleted, there was no protest, there was nothing. Yeah, but only on this situation, yeah, which is a sad thing as well. The girls got killed, but you see all these racist people that took advantage of the situation, so they can be racist, so they can riot, so they can break people's homes, so they can attack mosques. So they took advantage. They took it as an excuse to go and do this. You know what I mean? And all this, I blame the Tory government for the past 10 years in inciting racism into people. You know what I mean? So you have media, you have certain media that inciting racism. I think that people that giving fake information, they should be held accountable. If you're giving fake information, right, you should be held accountable. You should be actually face prosecution because you're for giving fake information. Look at Andrew Tate gave fake information and people want to riot. You know what I mean? Look at all these people. Some of them, they basically, like, I'm not saying all white people are like this, but you get some white people just some benefit. You know, they don't know, you know, they have no skills, no nothing, but they're just saying that you're taking their jobs. You know what I mean? If you ask them, what do you want to do really? They don't know. They don't know. And honestly, to be honest, like, it's mad. Like, these people's car getting burned. Like, you know, they burn people's car and shit. You know, other people's cars got burned, and this is what you get. This is what you get. This is what you get. You know, it's ridiculous but it's true. You know, it's ridiculous, but it's true. And I'm trying to. Why does this shit keep coming out, man? I'm trying to get rid of the lights are coming out. Yeah, so look at this. Look, stay at home with your family while you coming out to riot, man. Stay at home with your kids and shit, man. Like, obviously, I'm not saying you shouldn't protest, but peaceful protest, you know what I mean? You're trying to fight the police. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, you know? Yeah. You know what I mean? All I can say is just sad, man. Yeah, they came looking for this guy. Like, well, I mean, what's he got to do with this thing? It's got nothing to do with the riots. You know what I mean? Like, it's got nothing to do with what happened with the three girls. But why would you go and vandalize his shop and that? You know what I mean? So, you know, I'll show you another one. You know, vandalizing everything. And some girls were scared to come out. Look.
I have a daughter, she's mixed race. So obviously, you know, it's difficult for her as well. I think it's horrible and it's sad, if I'm being honest.
You know, the women were scared to come out. Like, they were scared to come out.
So it's gonna be the big fight. There's something happening. So I don't care about the fight. I don't care about the people. Just don't touch my shop. Nothing.
It makes you unsafe, yeah? Because obviously you're going to have people against coloured people, Asian people, whatever the case may be, that have their views, yeah? Everyone's got freedom of speech. Everyone has a right to have their own views. I'm not with it. I'm against it totally, yeah? I want my environment to be safe. I want my children to be safe, grandchildren to be safe, etc. So as long as it's peaceful, there's no issues, there's no problems. Everyone's got a right to do what they need to do, yeah?
That's crazy, man. That's the UK that we know. Yeah, man, they're just blaming on a migrant. A migrant wasn't even a migrant that did it. It was a guy that he was born here, black British, that born with Rwandan parents. You know what I mean? There's nothing to do with migrant because they have an agenda against migrant and Muslim, and they ended up doing that. But you know what I mean? So all I could say that people need to change, man.